there losing in court when he asked for an injunction, and that was denied by a district court there out in California. Joseph, what does that mean?
Well, that means the governor of California tried his shot, and for right now, he didn't prevail. So Trump's use of the Federal Service Act in order to federalize troops is still standing, meaning federal troops, they can't act as police right now because Trump didn't declare an insurrection, but they can assist ICE agents. They can protect federal buildings. And so right now the status quo remains unless and until the governor appeals or makes another challenge in court and wins.
Okay, so that was the first shot there, as you said, from Gavin Newsom, denied. A district judge appointed by the Clinton administration, because sometimes you can read in between the lines if there are political affiliations, but it seems not the case here. What else? What's the next recourse there for California? Because the mayor there in Los Angeles, Mayor Bass, saying that things are going perfectly, at least 5 days in. The governor continues to say that the Trump administration is overstepping. If they can't act as police, the National Guard troops, can they assist with the police department and with California Highway Patrol when the governor and the mayor don't want them there?
They cannot right now. They can't do that unless President Trump invokes powers under the Insurrection Act. That's why you see sort of this ongoing dialogue, hints, and threats from the Trump administration about declaring an insurrection. So as of right now, the federal troops and the Marines have been called out. There's more National Guard that have been federalized in California without the request of a governor, which again is very rare. It's something that hasn't occurred since the 60s. So right now they can't assist. They have no police powers. They can't make arrests. They can't do investigations unless and until Trump again declares the insurrection. And that's why we see this rhetoric. Is he going to declare it? Is he not going to declare it?
Well, it seems as though things have at least leveled off, if you will. They did get violent at times, but we've not seen that since this weekend. There have been about close to 400 arrests in Los Angeles with people who were not peacefully demonstrating. So clearly there's also been that measure. But to your point, their boots on the ground can't really do much until and if the president decides to act. We'll see where this heads, but at least as we know, the court battle there, do we know from California if they're going to appeal that district judge's decision?
I would certainly expect them to appeal. They haven't really talked much about it publicly, but certainly there's always a recourse. If you get shot down in court, you can always appeal to the next highest level. So I certainly do expect them to do it. In the meantime, the mayor of Los Angeles is under fire for, imposing a curfew and trying to crack down in their own way. And I think that's a signal like, hey, President Trump, we're handling this ourselves. We don't need federal troops here. That's the ongoing debate. But then in doing so, now they're under fire for heavy-handed tactics as well.
Yeah, listen, crowd control is a very tough thing, as we know here in D.C., and when things turn violent, you can't let it escalate. So clearly differing opinions here from two different parties, and obviously you've got at hand local, state, and federal politics playing out. So we'll wait and see what happens here, but it seems as though for now things remain as they were. We had some protests here in D.C. and nothing to come out of that other than peaceful demonstrations. So, Joseph, thank you for the update there on the legal side.
All right, take care. Thank you for having me.
Let's move on to